What are Superman's weaknesses? Exploring Superman's vulnerabilities. Superman, the iconic symbol of strength and invincibility, casts a long shadow over the superhero landscape. Yet even the mightiest titans have chinks in their armor, and the Man of Steel is no exception. Far from diminishing his heroism, Superman's vulnerabilities add depth, complexity, and narrative tension to his journey, creating a character who resonates with audiences on a profound level. Among these vulnerabilities, three stand out as formidable adversaries: Kryptonite, magic, and the unforgiving radiation of a red sun. Kryptonite, a glowing reminder of home. Few weaknesses are as iconic as Kryptonite. This radioactive mineral from Superman's lost home planet Krypton emits radiation that saps his strength, rendering him vulnerable, while prolonged exposure could kill him. Introduced in the 1940s radio series, Kryptonite was a stroke of genius, providing writers with a tool to inject tension and drama into Superman's otherwise unstoppable narrative. Kryptonite comes in a kaleidoscope of colours, each with its unique effect. Green Kryptonite, the most common, weakens and debilitates. Others, like red Kryptonite, can alter his personality or temporarily enhance his powers. This diversity adds a creative element, allowing writers to explore different facets of Superman's character under the influence of various Kryptonite cocktails. But Kryptonite's significance goes beyond plot device. It symbolises the inescapable ties to Superman's origins, constantly reminding him of the lost world and the vulnerability inherent in being an alien on Earth. This vulnerability introduces moral dilemmas, forcing Superman to confront his humanity and the consequences of his choices. Kryptonite is not just a physical threat, it's a psychological burden, a constant reminder of the fragility of existence and the price paid for survival. Magic, where science fails. While Superman may be immune to most conventional harm, he is not impervious to the mystical forces of magic. In the DC universe, magic operates by different rules, making it a potent weapon against the seemingly invincible hero. Spells, enchanted artifacts, and powerful beings like Circe or Mxyzptlk can bypass his physical defenses, challenging him in ways brute strength alone cannot. This vulnerability to magic adds an intriguing dimension to Superman's character. In a world where he can deflect bullets and soar through the sky, magic becomes an enigma that defies his scientific worldview. It introduces uncertainty, reminding both Superman and the audience that there are forces beyond the grasp of reason and logic. The clash between Superman's science and the mysticism of magic creates narrative tension and allows for character growth as he learns to navigate these uncharted waters. Red sun radiation, a glimpse into mortality. Superman's powers derive from Earth's yellow sun, granting him superhuman strength, speed, flight, and more. However, exposure to the radiation of a red sun, like the one from his home planet Krypton, neutralizes his abilities. This weakness plays a significant role in various storylines, first seen in Action Comics number 262, emphasizing the delicate balance that sustains Superman's godlike powers. Beyond merely stripping him of his powers, red sun radiation symbolizes the fragility of Superman's power source. While Earth's yellow sun empowers him to be a beacon of hope, the red sun represents the vulnerability inherent in relying on external sources for strength. It ties back to the tragedy of Krypton's destruction, a stark reminder of the price he paid for survival and the fragility of existence. Narratives clearly use red sun radiation to level the playing field, allowing writers to explore scenarios where Superman faces adversaries on equal footing. Stripped of his superhuman abilities, Superman must rely on his intellect, resourcefulness, and resilience, showcasing the depth of his character beyond sheer physical prowess. Beyond the physical, the scars of emotion. While the physical vulnerabilities are readily apparent, Superman is not immune to emotional and psychological challenges. Love and the fear of loss become powerful motivators and potential weaknesses for the Man of Steel. His deep connections with Lois Lane, his adoptive parents, and other loved ones expose chinks in his seemingly impenetrable armor. The fear of endangering those he cares about becomes a constant source of inner turmoil for Superman, a vulnerability that villains often exploit. The narrative exploration of Superman's emotional struggles provides a relatable aspect to his character, reminding readers that, despite his godlike abilities, he grapples with the same human emotions that bind us all. In conclusion, Superman's vulnerabilities, be they physical or emotional, are not weaknesses that diminish his stature, but rather threads woven into the tapestry of his narrative. Kryptonite, magic, and red sun radiation serve as external challenges that test the limits of his abilities, while his emotional vulnerabilities add depth and relatability to the character. These vulnerabilities showcase that Superman's heroism is not simply about godlike power, but also about courage, resourcefulness, and unwavering moral conviction. By navigating these vulnerabilities, Superman emerges not just as a symbol of strength, but as a multi-dimensional character whose journey resonates with audiences on a profound level. His story reminds us that true heroes are forged in the fires of adversity, and that even the strongest among us find strength in our connections to others and in the unwavering belief in doing what is right. I'm Steve Eunice from SupermanHomepage.com.